Welcome to Driven by me, and this is a new haircut. I'm balding and I'm proud of it. Look at it. Yeah, I shaved, not shaved it. The shave is like with the razor in my head, in my imagination when we say shave. I just use the clipper, but it's like the underneath. It's getting too hot. My hair is very thick, so when I let my hair grow, it covers my balding very quickly. So let's do this. I found something new with Maya. I watched a couple more video and I found that I was making a mistake in the last one. So let's test everything now. Oh, I forgot I won't be able to, because Blender, you have like, in Blender you have shortcuts that are single key, like L, but it won't show up as a shortcut. I will need to check this software I use in this plugin in OBS to add single keys if I can. And there is the gang of baldies with me. They are further down the line. They lost all the air. So the thing I want to tell you today, the mistake I told you. So I watched a couple new video, and when you have the bridge software standalone that is not within the Unreal Editor, you can go in the export settings and set Maya. You could set Blender, but I didn't find a model yet that use Blender. If you try, it will say right away after you download it, it will say here only Unreal and Maya for this one. So maybe there is one in there who has Blender. If someone courageous can try them all and find out. But I guess my guess is that all of them is only Maya and Unreal. Because when you are I imagine the team doing those character and they decide to use the same. It happens sometimes that, like myself, I used in our team and at my job at Tech back in the days, I was using 3ds Max and another guy was using Maya, another guy was using 3ds Max, and we shared the files through FBX. But my guess is that they might have decided to only use Maya in the team. It's possible. Maybe not. Maybe there's a Blender somewhere, a courageous Blender guy somewhere in there, but it will need to be tested. So I was like at my second one, and I said to myself, no, I don't want to check them all. But the good news is now with that new thing, that thing there, let's reopen Maya. So for this to work, you might need to install Maya 2024 or around 2024, because the higher version didn't work for me. There was some issue. I don't remember what. I couldn't export there. I clicked export, and I think there was something in Maya. It didn't export. It didn't transfer. But now I install Maya 2024. Still in the trial version, so I need to go fast with this. And the good news, there is a very, very good news with that. Oh, whoops, I don't want to install it. I will delete this before. Also in Maya, the way you do this is the way to do an 2024 to have the install for 2024. You go in Maya file or Maya Autodesk. Log into your account. Let's log in. I forgot to test the chat while it's loading. Let's test it. Where's my multi-chat? The first time the multi-chat was not visible. Test. Driven by me, and this is set. Okay. So you go in there, you log in. I'm logged. So all you do 2024 install is that you go on your project, your account there, trials, and then custom install. You create a new package, and it will look like this. Edit, and then you pick Autodesk ID. I think you don't have a choice for that. Maya, I don't remember if you need to select it in a list. You specify the version there, and you go here. I think you can go even 2023. And you pick. I picked this one. If I remember well. Or if it's not this one, I picked this one, but I'm almost certain that it is this one. So that's how you go back into previous version with Maya. To go further back, I don't know. I didn't try. I didn't try it, no. So I found a guy who did this, and he got a rig file. I never got the rig file, but I got this one, which is the first time I see this, and it's a Maya file, MB file, Maya binary file. Okay, it's a binary versus ASCII. It's this. It's just that in binary, I guess it would be only binary. If I open it, it's a big to open it. As you can see, it is so bad. I think it compressed better in ASCII file. So binary, it's 0 and 1. ASCII would be letters. You can see the tables of ASCII by searching like ASCII table. And it looks like it's only a number associated to letters. So I guess because of that, you can compress more. Don't know. I don't know. And yeah, it's only this. I don't remember if there's anything special about it. Maybe it's too far away in my head. You could ask an AI, but that's not the question of the day. We are here for transferring this with the new method, and you open Maya first. What is this? Oh, the key. I said I need to remove the. I need to remove those custom Windows dock. Apply. Then dock. Where is it? Appeared. Where is it? Control. The dock. Multiple output. Team up output. Where is it? Team up. Where are you? Oh, it's there. It's just a shortcut. I can disable it if I want. You create a new file, and I don't I remove Arnold the renderer because I won't use it anyway from the installer. When you customize the installer, you can remove Arnold substance if you want. So it's less. It takes less places. Also, just a warning: when you install Maya, you might, if you don't have enough space in your drive, it won't say there is not enough space. It just will close the install without saying anything. So I had this issue, and by chance I randomly discover like yes, that was the issue because the log didn't say anything. So I guess I thought about it and I say, oh, maybe I run out of space, and it didn't take long. But if you need to uninstall it, I would say try Revo install sometime. Revo will Revo is not free, but you have a free trial. It will remove from the registry case. It will completely remove it. Like it's like one of the most best known remover. I think there are some open source that can be good too, but they are more like terminal and harder to use. But this one is good. I removed Maya a couple of times using it because you can check all of the Maya file because the Maya installed many files. Then you can just check them all and uninstall it with uninstall one by one. Sometimes there is an issue with the service license. This time I didn't use it because the licensing service is installed with Maya, and in the troubleshooting they will say try to install it with this file, and currently I didn't use this method. I used the one installed by Maya. It's hidden in the file, in the Maya file. So, bridge. Now let's show you the magic. So now it's a Maya or Unreal. And to simplify things, I go Maya. If you don't aim at using the same textures, you could do a JPEG, but I will suggest either PNG or Targa. Targa is a bit bigger, I think, if I remember well. It's like a big bit. I remember at my job, I was like looking at the final result in the game, and there was no much. Sometimes there was artifact when you would go like with a smaller file, smaller extension file, or a different one, like especially the normals. Sometimes the normals would give a different look sometimes some artifacts. It's very really touchy. Like you need to look at the final result, even the size, like the 2K, 4K. Sometimes some texture at 4K, between 4K and 1K, they would look the same. So you don't even need them all at 4K. You need to look at the put your camera in the game where it will be the closest to this texture, and look at it with the different size, like 1K, 2K, 4K, and you look at the color. Is the color different if you go lower to 1K and or lower to 50, 512, lower to 260, lower to, and so on and so on. And you check in the final result, in the final render. That's where you will know, is it useful to have it that big or that small. I did this at the job when we had the time for optimization. Uh, and often we switch, often we went back to from target Targa to TNG because it was smaller, and then I think we even I don't remember if we gone smaller than, because JPEG will compress. It might be problematic. Depends if the compression is constant or something. It's a thing, something to test. But it's very, very lighter. I think I will go right now for. I might use the file, but draw over it or something. So I will go with the highest quality, and the working file should be the IS. And when you export from the working file, you can go lower, but keep the working file to the IS you can. So here I don't need all the other LUTs. I can create them. I could bring them to see what it looks like for the working file. This is for plants. Don't need this. And I want the iPoly source, but I think it does not bring them all out. And of course FBX, and that would be it. Now I can export. Let's download to be sure and take a break because it will be long. So during that break, what can I do? During that break, I can talk about I would like to do some other episode eventually, like that might not be video game related, but I think that depends. Just for the fun, maybe the important thing is for myself to have fun, because I'm someone who thinks who likes many subjects, and I recently thought about I liked in the physical term, like in the scientific sense of the nature of light. And I think that as a layman, I'm not a scientific. I never studied physics, let alone quantum physics. But I think there is an issue with how scientists, especially like the the one who the ones who worked around the double slit experiment with light, because they think as light they think of light as something separated from the source of light. They think of as of light as an individual thing that is separated from the source. But if you think about it, it's wrong. Because if you are in empty space, like in space, uh, and then on one side of you there is a sun emitting light, and on the other side there is a moon receiving light. If those two objects are not uh, in your field of view, you won't see any light. You will see only darkness. That means that light is might not exist in the vacuum of space. It only exists if there is a receptor and an emitter. And the double slit experiment does not. The person who made the double slit experiment does not. All the scientists who worked on any aspect of double slit, the any other experiment that followed double slit experiment, like the quantum eraser. I don't remember if that's the name. It's something like something eraser. It's like they made some they split the light in different trajectories to see if it changed into particle or waves, if it split in different pathways. And they all see it. They all see light as something separated from the source of light. And as I told you, if you don't see the source and the final, like, it's not final, but the matter that receive light, you don't see light. It does not exist. If you see a God ray, like in video game, a God ray that comes from the clouds and it's like a cone, it's particle in the air that catch light. So it's like it acts like all small moons that receive the light. It's the receptors in its matter. So it's as if the light is some kind of light is a if I say light is an attribute of matter, I'm a bit wrong, because like if I say light is an aspect of matter because it needs matter to see light, I'm a bit wrong, because the scientists not very recently, like a few weeks ago, they bombarded empty space like a quantum foam, which when you empty everything in space, there is still particles that pop in and pop out of existence, and it's called quantum foam. And they bombarded this with two lights, and at some point there's a third light that came out, a new light. So it's as if they created light out of nothing. But this light comes from this quantum foam. It still comes from a particle, so I could say better than this. Like I could say better than light is a aspect of matter. I could say rather light is a aspect of particles. It comes from particles, and it is only measurable from a particle. and that brought all the issues around how weird quantum world is, because when it's something that was always there when they talk about the double slit experiment. Some people said no, that's not what is going on, because, so to remind you, the double slit experiment, so the download is finished. I will go finish what I was saying just fast. The double slit experiment, many people often said that okay, the double split experiment, what it is, real fast. They shoot particles of light one by one through two slit, and then it makes a wave pattern. It's not particle of light; it's like unit of light, one by one, and then on the wall it makes a wave pattern, and then they put a receptor that checks in which slit light pass through, and then it makes a particle instead of wave pattern. It's a particle, like it as if it was real bullets of matter instead of light. Like it's as if that by checking the light going, if it goes in one slit or the other, it acts like matter. But the thing is, many people said that's wrong because the receptor they use interact with the light, and just as I said, you only see light when it interact with matter. You'd never see light out of nothing. Every time you see a video like a slow motion of light going through a bottle, it's all the light you see. It's anytime it reacts with a particle, it does not exist in empty space. When you say, okay, there is light, there's a sun on behind your head, a moon far away in front of you, but you don't see it. It's in your dead zone, and you know that there is light going. You know in your head that there is light in front of you because the sun is there, and it reads your moon. But even though you know it's not really there, and light, the thing is how the light sees this. What is the point of view of light in this imaginary situation? The point of view of light is that the moon is flat and you are flat. It's as if the time space of you, the moon and the sun is an object to light, and light is like in time, you, the moon, and the sun, you have each instant as if, okay, you are 10 seconds with the moon, the sun, and in this position, and this 10 second is an object like a tree. Light it's another object that enters in this time, and it's as if it sees everything is 10 seconds as flat, and the subject enters this flat. It's two different dimensions that enter each other, and it also, as another thing, is when you have an object that emit light, like what is light is that the object, let's say a burning red cylinder, because when you have a burning, like the early experiment with, there was Newton with his triangle, which got light and spread light, white light into different color, like a crystal triangle. He tried this later on. Another guy tried this. I don't remember his name, but with incandescence light, like a red object that is burning, he tried to see if he could uh, what it would do if he does the same thing as Newton, but with this red glowing object. And it what he discovered is that there was black spot, and the black spot indicate the material of which this red object is made. And what is going on is that the light, it's as if this red object, like the cylinder, the light is really its own shape going out into space and red shifting as it goes. So if it was violet, it would take all the color of the arcane, the rainbow, as it goes into hyperspace, like into light years. It will change, and this shape would be always glowing until it run out of energy. Its own shape growing in space. If its surrounding is lightened up, so it's as if, and the time it takes this light to reach like a light year, it's it's very few. So it sees the universe squashed. Light sees the universe squashed, and the smaller the distance, the squat, like it's flat. Sometimes if it's not, because light years, you know that light would travel through space in light years. So at some point it will stop being flat. Like at some point it will always see things as flat with no time. Like if you were light, everything would be stopped. It sees time as an object stop, like a tree, and it goes through this tree, it crosses this tree from matter. So it's often from not matter. Matter is not the right term, from particle, because as I said, they bombarded quantum foam and a quantum foam particle that was popping out in existence create another light from the bombardment. So that's it for my interest for science. I would like to follow, to do a course in physics, in quantum physics eventually, but not right now. So let's do this, Maya. So you open Maya, and then you click export here, and the magic begins. Successfully exported. You open Maya, you say yes. But if it's not a new scene, you don't say yes. But now it's a new scene. And look at this importing head. All the work we did in the past episodes gone into the trash. Let's wait for it. So what can I say? D'autres. What's the French? What can I say d'autres? Light. So yeah. So light sees everything flat and stop in time because it goes at the speed of causality. It goes at the max. Causality is the maximum speed that an event can follow another event and another event and another event. That's the fastest in this universe, that follow of event. The fastest, like the most compressed, the most. So it goes at this speed of causality. So at some point, when this time object that we are in started. So it would be for another time. Spice thing. Space and time thing. There's a weird thing near the. It's a weird shape. Weird shape. I don't know. I did some anatomy and it's. But let's not complain. So look at this. We have the thingy, but I'm pretty sure we cannot bring it to Blender. That wonderful thingy there. Uh, let's see if it works. Yes, it works. The fantastical thing, as you can see here. And look at this. If I select it, it's not triangulate. And all the morph targets are there. What about that? We got our stuff. We got everything, even the LOD of the edge. Wow. I want this in Blender now. So select all, even the thingy, export selection. No. There will be an issue with the animation, if I remember well, because maybe not because it's not the same file, but I will try it away like that. And if there's a problem with the animation, we will see. I don't remember what I did, but we will see. What is the select all shortcut? Control Shift A. Okay, it does not select all. Let's control this. I want everything. Export selection. Welcome tackling. Oh, you left. Didn't like me talking about time space continuum. Welcome to the Twilight Zone. So the constraint with the animation might give an error, but let's start by exporting first, and then we will see. Also, I thought about light as a property of matter or particle matter, and also maybe space could be a. This is like very like a beginner. If I'm right, that would be the beginner's luck, because I don't know enough yet about physics, but I would say that space might be a property of particles too, and that it could be that there are non-space that we cannot detect, and that might be the result. What result in the dark matter. I've seen a student who did a paper on this after I thought about this, but I'm not sure. It wasn't like noticed by the scientific. Like they noticed that some void in some void in in space were related to some dark matter stuff, but I'm not sure. I didn't read the paper, but it confirmed to me my own my own how do you say that, theories about space. Space, what is space? I think is an extension of particles. It could be an extension of particle. As if like nothing is really separated. Like we always think of like light, we think, oh, there's a little pocket of light because we see when with the Planck length and things like that, violet catastrophe, who shows that they're really like at a point where light can be divided into pocket and quantified into small pockets, small units. It confirms us that way, but maybe even though it confirms that it's this way, it's not really separated from its source. Like it's part of the source of where it comes from. It's as if it's the same object, it's the same entity, it's the same thing that than the source. And the things that where it becomes complicated is that when there you have a mirror, like yeah, of course the mirror will have some. It won't be like perfect, so it will have some. It will diffract a bit the light, even though it will be like a nanometer mirror. It will diffract maybe. I'm not sure, but it might diffract a bit, diffuse light a bit. Even though it's a mirror, it might. I get it's a guess. I should check like perplexity maybe someone. And I thought about like doing a double slit experiment where you would have a mirror where that from where the light of the double slit experiment would come from, and I would make an overlay with the smoking glass that I would crank slightly at every test to see if the smoking glass over the mirror would diffract light into particle shapes on the back end, and maybe that's why it shows as particle, because light gets diffracted by matter, becomes it show up as matter. I'm guess because it's not from the source, and when it's come from the source, it gives a wave pattern. It's my initial uh, I don't remember how we see in science. You do like an initial thing, and then you contradict your what your initial assertion with the test. You do like the thesis, antithesis with the test, and then you see if you were right and if you were wrong, and then you do a new assertion and you try to debunk it, etc., etc. So where do I want this project? Alpha. The asset vector. Metahuman. There we. Now that I'm getting there, I will get rid of many of them because I'm pretty sure now that I want to use so I don't need any of them. What would be the name though? Female metahuman. Full body Maya. Something like that. And then I can delete everything else here. Even this. And this will be less complicated to delete everything and take less space. Then I can open. I'm selecting this one. Let's copy the title. Close this. Export again. Export selection. No, I don't like this one. I want the little box. Export selection on the box. Export selection. It might give the error, might not. Let's see. Also, I want to copy the asset source. I prefer her. She looks like a cat a bit. I already have the cat look. Little dots there. Go to file. 8K. That source, Metahuman. What is this? Oh, they made it. No, this is me. Why? Why this is? Oh, yeah, I did it a long time ago. Okay, so full rig. Okay, it's the binary versus the binary versus ASCII. Okay, that's the issue I had. Skin definition. The plugin has not found the following skin definition problem. Unable to find the pose for rig. Use the DAG node currently transform. Unable to find the find pose for rig. Use the DAG. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. Okay, this is correct. Warning are fine, maybe. Yeah, the constraint. That's the one I had. This one is a new one. I didn't have this. I think it's the. It seems to be the rig for the. Let's see if what the AI think about that. Sometimes AI jump to the right conclusion. Sometimes, often not, but sometimes. Maya exporting meta human warning. Let's do like big search. How to recreate or restore bind poles. To resolve this error, ensure your rig has proper bind poles for every skin joint chain. Select the root join. In the out and create the bind poles. I am an uniform create reference add a selected object to bind poles. This generates a tag pose node name bind pose under each selected joint. If your mesh were skinned before creating a bind pose, you may need to unbind the rebind. I I only want to export to Blender so that I can export back to Unreal later. If your goal is to move your skin character more from Maya to Blender and then Unreal, it's still essential to resolve the bind post issue described earlier. Here's why and how to streamline the process. I fix the bind pole, Blender, and Unreal both expect the valid skin data missing or broken bind poses. Maya can result in blah 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 blah. Fix bind pole issue Maya. Follow the steps. Previously outline. Verify that your that your skin clusters reference these bind posts. Export from Maya. Use FBX format as it preserves skin weight, join, and hierarchy. Best for Blender and Unreal. In the FX export, enable bake animation if you have animation. Make sure skin and deformation are checked. Disable any unnecessary feature like camera lights. Okay, already I selected lights there. What is light? Why? Why did they do this? It's for the render or what? Rig. Control rigs, add group, body joint. Let's select this. Okay, it selects the light. It's the full rig. So I will take the full rig into my. Is it? Yes. Copy this and there. So I will delete the light. Oh, that's why. Now I want everything. How do I select everything? So only select the rig. Let's export all. Then. Export all. Enable bake animation. I don't have bake animation. I need FBX. Can't I do like that project? Directory set project? No! What did I do? Transform animation. What would be the errors now? Same thing. Let's try what it says. Select the root joint. Joint group. Body group. Default light set. Default object set. Facial control. Those are the one I want. Okay. So the rig is this one. Create the bind pose. Maya menu. Maya menu. Disappear when I reach the. What the F is that? Where's Maya menu? Deform. Menu deform. Does not exist in Maya 2024. Select all joint. In the outliner, select all joint for which you want to create the bind pose. Open the script editor. Enter the following ML command to execute it. Okay, how do I select all joint? Is this something like this? What the F is that? Select all joint. Windows, General Editor, Script Editor. And he wants me to do this. Bind pose, resolve bind pose. And then this command creates a new bind pose node for currently selected joint. Verify the bind pose in the outliner. Search for bind pose. Does not find it. It does not find bind pose. Delete all existing bind pose. If you have multiple broken bind poses, could not save script. Could not. Okay. How to find bind pose in Maya 2024. An outlet. There you go to display menu and uncheck tag object only. display menu. Tag only. Search for bind post. Okay. It was, what was the name? Alternately node editor or app open the node editor app connection. There are many bind posts. Okay, he says that it's generally safe to delete them all. How do I delete them? Select all by pronoun and delete them. How do I delete them? Delete? Yes, delete on the keyboard. Now, what is this? Oh, it's all the other stuff. Okay, let's select all joint. Go back to Windows, setting, general editors, script editor. That goes as BT. Background. Okay, let's go. Let's try. That's fine. That's fine. Let's save this scene. Save scene as back into the my own project files. There. Port selection. There's more stuff. Funnier stuff. So why is this there? Is it the why is it okay? Let's delete this. I don't think I would have a dir. Always safe. Oh, my uppercase is all over the place. Okay. Bake animation. Here. But is the right and bake animation of the Metahuman. So far it ends at 200. I will leave it to very simple. Do I take very simple off? In Maya, taking resample ordering, baking, or exporting animation means that all animation curve would be resample at every frame within the specified time range. No, not just the use resample all when you want to ensure that your animation playback identically in other software like Blender. You want to eliminate any dependencies on Maya specific interpolation. What happens? Every animated attribute gets a keyframe on every frame in the range. The result is then a set of keys, which guarantees the animation look exactly as it did in Maya, but can make editing and animation later more difficult. Yeah, I don't want that. What else you said? Remind me, what else should I do in the export fix from Maya Center? Select all you need. Let's get done. Use the export selection rather than export all. Damn it. I wonder, should I take to I select non-tag object for the PX? No, you do not need to select non-tag object for Blender. FX export is designed to operate on tag directly acyclic graph object. These are your meshes, joint groups, and transform that exist in the scene hierarchy outliner. Non-tag objects such as shaders, constraint, or utility nodes are not directly exported as part of this selection and are generally not relevant for Blender. So let's take that back. I want this. I want this. This select all. But select all does not select all. How to select all in the outliner? Like this. Like I open everything. Everything. Because if I only select this, but what about all the little thing in there? Maybe I'm too far into it. And the only thing I need, let's try with the simple first. This, and this. Export a selection. I like this now. I prefer this one. Because the other one is you need to append the presets and I hate it. I don't need this. I don't need. Yeah, yeah. I will remove this. Don't ask. What are the size of? I will need to put the one of the new girl. Um. Also, I almost run out of space in my OneDrive. I need to check this out before it's too late. Because when OneDrive you reach the limit, it's getting all funky and it removes stuff you don't. Not it removes, it stop updating. It brought some errors and it stopped updating. What I want now. This is cleaned. Let's see where's the one. Oh yeah. 40. Just in case. Alternate. Okay, now in the presets. Animation, enable back animation. Skin deformation and ensure skin and deformation are checked in the import skin weight and rigging. Where are they? Let's see a video. He gives a video. So this is the video. We already seen this video, I think. Okay, there they are. In geometry, include geometry. Include geometry. He said the smoothing groups. Said skin deformation, ensure skin and deformation. Do you see skin and deformation? No. Group smoothing group normal enabled is preserve shading information. Smoothing group. With perverted tension and be normal. Let's see the video for the skin deformation. Oh, it's there. Lens shape, they are there. There is no texture. Where is embedded? I wonder. Nope. 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 Yeah. I don't need this. I don't have it. Anyway. Maybe. Let's see if it comes from with something. Top axis. Can you see the axis here? FBX4 version. It says the AI says this one for Blender is the safest or newer. Let's go with this one. Blender UC up. That's what I wanted to see, to know, because I know it UC up. It says this. I apply transformation and free transform in Maya before apply transformation and freeze transforms. Delete history and clean up. Import in okay. Just a question. FBA binary or ASCII. What is the diff? Any? Okay, R2 format for saving FBX file. We have our answer there. The same purpose and use the same FBX, but here's the difference. Binary small file size. It was larger, faster to read write, non-human readable, load faster in most 3D tools, default for production and exchange between DCC, Maya, Blender, Unreal, etc. ASCII, human readable, easier to debug or edit, much larger size, slower to load, rarely. So, as I thought, it's binary. It is binary for Maya to Blender. When you switch from a software to another, it's better to use binary. What else? What else? Let's try this. Export selection. Cross your finger for me, please. Cross the finger. Are your finger crossed? Yeah, I will cross my finger. Crossing your finger. Loading. Damn, this seems to work. Seems to be working. Oh no. La Policia. The plugin does not support the following material type. Material will be exported as gray. Okay, that's fine. Complex animation baked attribute add complex animation. Complex animation was exported as a baked curve. Okay, it's just a warning. The crossing finger worked, I guess. Yes, you did this by crossing your finger. You did this. Okay. Ooh, I have so many files now. What was in there? I don't even remember. It's the first import. I can almost like throw this to in the trash. Come on. What is this? Wait, what's this? Don't remember. Purple. Oh, I lost the texture. I removed the texture. Yeah, it's the first one. I think I can like go back, and this is all too too bad to use. And I can like do at least a new folder if I want to go back eventually. Eventually, I will delete everything because it's now too old. I will keep the name though. And I might delete it very fast because I don't have a lot of space. Um, let's use Blend. I almost want to use Blender 5, but uh, Blendy not good. There we go. Okay. Uh, well, yeah, Mr. Freeman. Well, Mr. Freeman. Blah, 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 Mr. Freeman. No, I don't want to show you my notification. It's not, it's personal. What's wrong with me? I'm playing a little Star Trek game on my phone. Just trying to update real fast. It cannot go fast. The music goes fast for me. Wait. Okay. Um, let's save it first. And I still have the name in my board. And now save. Let's import the FBA. What he says about import in Blender. Import and use FBX import. If your models appear too small or too large, adjust the scale in Blender. Import dialogues. Pick the armature mesh for character orientation and deformation. If texture were embedded, verify they appear correctly in the material shading view. Okay, Metahuman. That's not it. Where is it? Okay, yeah, Metahuman. There it is. Import. Okay. Oh, too small or what? I guess that this won't work in here because it's not for Blender. So it seems that the bones are not in the right direction. Is it too small? Let's see. Let's select all. Let's go in here. And she's 30 centimeter tall, which is too small. There's it. Yeah, it's the right direction, but she's too small. So she's 30 centimeters. Am I wrong? 1 meter, 30 decimeter. Uh, wait, 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 wait. Ay, ay, ay. Okay. So it still sample the animation like every keyframe. What's wrong with you? Hmm. Let's see. If I hide this, what happened if I select this and is it? Whoa, no, not working at all. It will, of course, no, it won't work. Um. So first thing first, I don't import this. Maybe I could make it work, but is it worth the time? Maybe, and I could sell it. So while I'm not doing this, you can, if you're a US citizen, you can see there in this corner the coupon code 50% off factor meal. As you can see, the animation is very beautiful. It tastes like this beautiful animation. So 50% off for the US citizen of factor meals. It's 50% on the shipping. Yes, that's a sponsor for this month. And I have zero sell right now on zero. I think the number max number is 6, but maybe it can go higher. Maybe. Okay, there was a guy who imported those bones correctly. Don't know if I have this. Of course, I have somewhere. This guy. It's not this guy. Yeah, hello everyone. Down the line when you cut standalone into. Yeah, this guy converted the Maya file into FBX. Damn. Yeah, that's not the good way to do it. Was this and this? Which one was this guy? The guy. Maybe I liked the video, so I will check the likes. Probably like. Alright. Yeah, it's getting too late now. I will need to cut it up. Cut it up. Find the guy. His AI video is trailer. I noticed like in AI video they are a VO3 video. They have the eyes open and they shout loudly, and it's always weird. I can't wait for satires like not satires, parodies of real people making fake VO3 uh, actor. How do we say actor play? Fake VO3 actor play. Yeah, acting like a VO3 AI. I think I didn't thumbs up the video. I think I didn't. Damn it. I will need to search my history. I don't remember what was the setting. Uh, in the Blender import, how to make the bones follow the body. Automatic bone orientation. Okay, so first thing first, I will export. Can I export it with the right size? Export selection. Don't like to open the preset in there. Did it get everything? Nope. It Six normal. Six for yeah. Six per vertex normal. Units. Automatic. Meters. Axis. The up. UI. FDX format. Binary 2020. They're more recent now. This sounds like Starfield music, as I say often. File export, selection FBX, and all that. Do I export Maya FBX with vertex normal? Okay, no. Section set, convert now, preserve instance. Okay, let's do this. I want to keep in case the tools. In case I want to do this in Blender, link it. I never done a EK IK stuff, but it's might not be hard. That hard. Do IK. Okay. Now new general. Don't save. Save as this. Import FBX. Metahuman. This. This one. That's what I was looking for. I think. I said yes. Automatic bone orientation. Okay. Oh, what's that? Where it's worse than ever. What what the where where is she? What's wrong? What's wrong? Why did I lose the skin? Where's the body? There is no but there is no none. What's wrong with you? I maybe forgot this one. Maybe that's the issue. Can I save this, Mr. Maya? There. Save and close. Oh, someone joined. Diex. Welcome, Diex. Welcome. I'm doing Metahuman in Maya, transferring it into Blender so that I can use it for free because I'm on trial in Maya. I don't want to pay the license. It's too much. I'm not that crazy. Oh, so it saved nothing. It saved nothing. Thank you, Maya. Thank you very much. So if I do this and I close, will it save? No. Thank you, Maya. It does not even save. I don't even know. Oh, the guy left. DieX left. Thank you, DieX. Thank you very much. Stand to Unreal. Set Unreal export all. Export selection. I go back to this one. It was better. Even though it does not save now, I know that when I click export here, it might export. It export with the thing. Smoothing group. Fake animation. Land shapes. Air filter, constant, camera no, lights no, audio no. Here is unit automatic access Z, and there we go. Export selection. Enough kidding. Enough. Just enough kidding. How is it? Okay, it's what is this warning? Okay, active just warning. Oh, a warning usually is not that bad. Okay, just a warning. It's only bad later on when it does not work anymore because of the early warning. Just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm just okay. Let's do this then. Export, import FBX. What was that? What was that? Import Maya ASCII scene. Is it me who did this? Is it me? Like, is it an add-on I picked? Where is my Maya ASCII scene? Let's go pick the Maya ASCII. Was in there. My binary. So I picked the binary. Oh, wonderful. Oh, the other Maya file. Okay, yeah, it's okay. Let's see what it does. And if it works well, I will go and close. Finish the stream for tonight. Yeah, ASCII. Does it work? This is not right. The up, not X forward. I think it's Y forward. Okay, I think it's an add-on, and I just forget about it. I might have already tried it and leave it there. Oh wow. Yes, I think I installed this and I've seen it didn't work and left it there. Import FBX Metahuman. Let's see if I do the automatic phone there. Is it that causes the issue? Okay, it wasn't. I think it might have been the resize. So I think it's better to resize in the import of the of Blender. Oh my, what's wrong with you? Now she's like really making me. Maybe that's what I should. I guess I would need to resize it in Unreal for the Elfly because when I would import this MetaHuman in MetaHuman, it won't understand any. Why is it green? Too much question in one brain. I would need two brains to ask two questions. Okay. What if now I want to resize? But now the size was like crazy. What's wrong, Maya? What's wrong? Now I cannot Maya cannot remember anything like has dementia. It has Alzheimer. It seems that Maya has Alzheimer. Cannot remember anything. I said that way I will remember because repetition is the key. Repetition is the repetition is the meter. I want my meter. I want my meter back. I want my meter. Finally, save thumbnail, play blast, export selection. I want a good thumbnail. Capture. Yeah, we go. Thumbnail. Capture. Save. Hey, that's not a good thumbnail. Did it? Capture. 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 Anything to do stuff that I don't filter. Train. Done. Oh, it's the last time getting too late. Real too late. I had the big day today. Many stuff to do. I walk outside couples full of hours and I was very tired. But I did the live stream either way. Anyway, I okay. To import the collection X automatic. Now it will be broken. Maybe, maybe not. Oh, Blender is a good guy. So I saved it. Blender remembers. Take note, Maya. Note. So let's see the scale first. Import this. Oh my. She fell. She fell on the ground drunk. Damn it. What's wrong with you? What's wrong with What's that? It's not getting better. It's not getting better. Import. Did I forget the orientation? Oh, that's why. What was the centimeter? Let's write millimeter. Last time now. Promise. Hope I hope I hold my promise. Close this port X. Yes, Maya. Good guy. Import. Whoa. Oh my god, it's giganticus. Giganticus. Oh my god. What's wrong with you? Wait, 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 wait. Wait, 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 wait. Wait, 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 wait. It was the last time. I said. So I will keep my promises. I will save this, close this, and we'll say good night. Thank you for watching. See you in the next one, probably tomorrow. Bye bye. Let's run the outro. Wait, 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 wait.